What's up guys, Explorer here doing a deck profile for my Chaos Breaker Dragon Link Joker deck. Let's get started. Yes, this deck is so much fun to play. It's really competitive for obvious reasons. Starter is star-vader, Dusttail Unicorn. When your opponent has a lock card, you can put this card in the soul by counterblasting one, and then you can lock any card you want. He's really good because you can lock anything if your opponent has a lock card. Works really well with Chaos Breaker. Next, I run 4 of the boss cards, the 4 Chaos Breaker Dragons. Now, this card is amazing. His skill is, non-limit break skill is, you can counterblast 1, choose 1 star-vader from your hand, discard it. Choose 1 rear guard your opponent has, and lock it. So that's his non-limit break effect. Discard 1 star-vader, lock anything your opponent has, 1 card, for 1 counterblast. So it's pretty good. But his limit break is, during your opponent's end phase, when a rear guard is unlocked, you may soul blast 1 star-vader, retire that rear guard your opponent just unlocked, and then you may draw a card. And that skill makes him so good. Because if you lock 3 cards, you can soul blast 3 to retire those 3 cards when they unlock, and then you can draw 3 cards. And that's amazing. And that's really easy to do with the break right. So yeah, Chaos Breaker is amazing. Next, I run, obviously, 4 break right, because he's also amazing. Right on top of it, Vanguard gets plus 10,000, and then you can lock 1 rear guard in the front row and 1 in the back row. So this break right gives Chaos Breaker 2 lock cards already, and then you can use Chaos Breaker Dragon skill to lock another card, or you could use Dusttail Unicorn's effect to lock another card. So that's triangle lock. So they're 2 front row, and the booster behind the Vanguard are locked. They cannot attack with them. They cannot boost. They cannot use effect for that whole turn they have. And during the end phase, I unlock them, I retire all 3 rear guards they have, draw 3 cards. And that gives Link Joker so much advantage. Locking is so good. And that's why Link Joker is good right now. Yes, right now. BT14 screws it up, but whatever. 15. Never mind. Grade 2s, I run 2 star-vader Mobius Red Dragon. Now I run 2 of these because his skill is Vanguard skill only. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, you may lock 1 card rear guard your opponent has. I run this because all the locking for Link Joker is late game. So these puts an early game pressure for locking my opponent. And that's really good because it combos with the deck a lot. I'll show you later. Next on, 3 of the new card, Star-Vader Colony Maker. This card is really good. On the rear guard skill only, when your opponent has a lock card, and when this unit is placed on the rear guard, you can counterblast 1, search for 1 grade 1 or less star-vader from your deck, call it to the rear guard. So it's only 1 counterblast, and only requirement is your opponent needs to have 1 lock card. I'll show you a combo later with this, but yeah, it fills up your field, and you don't have to call. You can call the rear guard anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be right behind it, so it's really good. 3 Colony Maker. I only run 3 because it's a pure late game card, like I said. I run 2 Star-Vader Nibon or whatever. When this unit is on the field, and when you lock a card with your skill, he gets plus 2,000 for every lock card. I only run 2 because I have plenty of power boosts, which I'll show you later. But he's really good because he becomes lock 1, he becomes 11k, lock 2 becomes 13k. It's pretty strong. Next, I run 4 12k attackers. Star-Vader Vanguard, this unit can attack for 12k. Pretty strong. 4 of the best boosters. Lantum, same thing as this, but it's a booster, so it becomes a 9k booster or a 11k booster. So behind this, just for having 1 lock card, this rogue can attack for 21. That's really good against 11k Vanguards. 3 of the new card. Star-Vader Platinum, Palladium. His skill is you can combat 1 and put this card in the soul. The zoom already. Okay, never mind. But you can combat 1, put this card in the soul, and when your opponent's rearguard is unlocking, you can relock that card. Now this card is really good with the deck because you can still draw the card with Chaos Breaker Dragon, but you cannot retire it, but you can relock it with this card skill. So if you want this card to be 9k next turn also, you can use this card skill to put this card in the soul and relock that card. That's really good. And it builds up soul for Chaos Breaker Dragon, which he needs star-vader in the soul, so that's pretty good. That's why these two are pretty good, because they're both star-vader and they both go in the soul. Yeah, so relocking is really good. So 3 of these. 3 neons. Star-vader Vanguard can attack for 10k, early game pressure. Pretty good. And then lastly, 4 perfect guards, because perfect guards are pretty good in your hand. 4 crit, 6 crit, 4 draws, 6 draws, and 4 heals. The deck is pretty good because locking screws up all those decks that require field, and then you plus with the Chaos Breaker Dragon skill. You know, like one of the decks lock kills is Aqua Force, which is kind of sad because I like Aqua Force a lot. But Chaos Breaker just kills them. Combos with the deck are pretty simple. Use Break Ride with Chaos Breaker Dragon. And then oh yeah, I want to show you the combo with the Mobius Breath. So this is what your field is going to be when you ride Mobius Breath, obviously. So what you can do, this. That. So you can go attack for 14. Oh, you call this on the rear guard, just like that. And just leave it at the back row. Attack for 14. If they let that hit, that's 1 unit is locked. And then during the end phase, when that card unlocks, you can activate this card, skill point on the soul, I'll relock it. And you do that because next turn, you ride your grade 3, ride that, and then you can call Colony Maker. That card this card relocked, you can use Colony Maker skill again to call a rear guard from your deck. So the main target is probably this or another one of those Platinums guys. So yeah, Colony Maker builds up field, and then Chaos Breaker locked 1 in the back, 1 in the front, and then you activate Chaos Breaker's Dragon skill, lock 1. So that's triangle lock already, and that's really good. That's really good already. Like then you retire all 3 of those rear guards and draw 3 cards. That's so good. And that's basically the deck, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my Chaos Breaker Dragon deck profile. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.